Maine Chamber, in partnership with Epic Vue Studios, proudly present Chamber Chatter. Today's segment of Chamber Chatter is sponsored by our friends at Aroma Joe's, Maine Technology Group, Dirigo Wealth Management, and Epic Vue Studios. If you'd like us to film an episode of Chamber Chatter at your business, email Sabrina at midmainechamber.com.
Welcome to another edition of Chamber Chatter. I'm your host, Greg Glynn. Today's episode is brought to you by the Maine Chamber, Aroma Joe's, Dirigo Wealth Management, also Maine Technology Group, and our friends at Epic Vue Studios. It's time now to introduce you to Red Claw Media. Let's head inside.
Hey Greg, welcome in.
Hey Shawn, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
This is a beautiful space.
Oh, thank you.
I can't wait to see more of it.
Yeah, let's go to the studio.
All right, let's do it. Wow, this is great. Yeah. This is a perfect podcast studio. You've got the, foam on the walls for the podcast studio, but you guys do a lot more than just podcasts.
Yeah, we're a multimedia company, essentially covering all types of film needs, and then we also put that out there through marketing. So we do the producing and production work, and then we also market it for them too.
And you work with a lot of local companies. Obviously here in the central Maine area, there's so many companies that need help, whether it's a car shop or a big business or a bank. Tell me how you help them create these commercials.
Yeah, essentially I went to school for filmmaking, so I take that cinematic approach and then kind of compact that into a way to show visual storytelling through brands rather than flash brands on a screen. I think that most importantly, businesses need that visual element to kind of put their brand out there, but I don't think that they need to keep pushing out their name. A lot of these businesses in Maine have been here for 30 years or more, and they've survived the test of time, but now we're coming into a more technological time and people are scrolling, right?
Yeah.
And so because of that, we need videos that catch their attention, and people know the brand, so what we really need to do is show what they do and show how successful they've been for the past 30 years and why they're continuing to succeed. And if we get that content in front of people, more customers are likely to use their service.
Yeah, we all know, of course, the power of a phone these days. Everybody's on this. I like what you're saying about the scrolling. Do you work on the social media side as well?
Yeah, social media promotion work, trending videos, and then of course even the cinematic commercials. So for the big stuff, for like your Netflix and Hulu, Disney, ESPN.
Oh, very cool. Well, and I think it's cool that you've invested in the technology to do it. It's a place to come. This isn't going to be a place where you've got, let's say, machinery making noise. It's very quiet in here. Obviously, the walls are designed that way. Yep. So you offer this as a service. What does it take for someone to, start a podcast with you and have you produce it? Do you edit it as well?
Yeah, I can do full multimedia company, so I'll do it all from production to the brand. I say is from your vision to the screen, essentially. So you have your idea, and I'll make that idea come to life, no matter what it is. So I don't think there's any limitations, so we'll make it possible.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And then obviously, as we kind of wrap up here, talk to me a little bit about how someone gets in touch with you for any of your services, whether it's commercials, whether it's podcasting, or anything that you can envision.
Absolutely, yeah. So I have all the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and then with those, a website, obviously, you can reach out. My number and email are right on there. So.
And what is that website?
redclawmedia.com.
Perfect. Well, there's so many creative people like yourself, that are out there, and so obviously a great opportunity to connect today here on, Chamber Chatter. And thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
If you'd like us to film an episode of Chamber Chatter at your business, email Sabrina at midmainechamber.com.